Hey, it's Forrest. Hey, let's talk today. I just wanted to give a little talk today about... Hey, it's Forrest. How you doing today? So, today I wanted to talk a little bit about weight. I mean, I'm driving around. I got my dually, bed off, fenders on it and stuff. And I'm typically running a 3-car hauler or the flatbed or maybe a 4-car hauler sometimes. But something I tell you, and I started it too when I first started doing this, I tried to haul with me everything it would take to put a motor in my truck, I think. I mean, I had floor jack, bottle jack, all kinds of hand tools. I mean, just all kinds of things you could even imagine. So much so I had 2 toolboxes, one on each side of the back of the truck there. And of course then you have your toolboxes on the trailer too. And I would carry, a lot of spare fluids and just all kind of stuff for mechanical breakdowns on the side of the road. But not only does that limit your cargo, so if you're running non-CDL, I mean, you're trying to run under 26,000 pounds, so you can, I mean, I'm not even kidding, you could be talking about a couple of 100 pounds, and that could be the difference between getting 3 and not getting 3 sometimes. If you're running CDL, your truck still has limitations on it. You still can't, most trucks, if you're running 35,000 pounds or so or more, you're really pushing the limits of the truck based on what the rear axle can handle. But, you got 5s out there. I know one guy who said he was running like 40,000 pounds on his dually, which, wow, that's a lot. He was like 14,000 just on the rear axle, 10,000 pound axle. But the thing is, one thing a lot of people don't think about is the fuel. Right? The fuel mileage it kills. NASCAR and IndyCar and all those other racing things, they're down to the pound. Every pound counts, because in NASCAR, they can only come in so many times for fuel, or you're not going to win. So every pound counts. Same thing goes in trucking. The more weight you put on the truck, obviously, the more fuel it's going to use. And it's not bad if it's weight that's paying you. If it's a bigger truck or bigger car, and maybe they give you a couple of extra bucks, for that. Maybe they don't for that, right? So the reality is, if you're driving and you're adding a pound here and a pound there, or 20 pounds here and 20 pounds there, I mean, it can get expensive on your fuel bill. So an extra 20 pounds, and they have all these different models matrix that you can figure out, how much per pound per mile and all this kind of stuff. But any of them cost you, per mile. If you go from, 11 miles to gallon to 10 miles to gallon, or 10 to 9, or 10 to 8.5, or whatever you're doing, that could cost you some serious money, especially with the fuel prices going up again the way they are. I mean, we're back well in the mid-5s again per gallon without any fuel discounts. So I would do an appraisal like I did. I mean, I actually went through my toolboxes and said, do I really need this? Obviously, you got to change a tire. Maybe belt comes apart or something. But you don't need stuff to do oil changes on the road. You don't need stuff to do brake jobs on the road. You don't need stuff to do that kind of work, because you can do that once you get back home, or whatever you're going to do. So you really don't need that. So I urge you to think about running as few tools as you can. I went down to just one toolbox that had a few things in it, and mostly they're there to change out tires, or to replace the belt if it goes bad, or a hose, and that's about it. Because anything beyond that, I'm going to probably have to take it to a shop, or not be out on the highway doing it anyway. So anyway, just my thought. Thank you for watching again.